everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for New Mutants 27. We continue to cover this arc where we see Ileana and Limbo trapped with a few of the New Mutants, and we're trying to find out how to get back home after the Soul Sword has been destroyed. As you can see from the cover, there'll be plenty of allusions to Alice in Wonderland in this issue. So let's take a look at the creative team, then we'll go over this issue. So this issue is written by Vita Ayala with art by Reis on the main story, Duursema on some of the flashbacks with colors by Ruth, Redmond in the flashbacks as well, letters by Travis Lanham. Really cool covers by Betsy Cola, Russell Dotterman, Marcos Tito with colors by Matthew Wilson and Eric R. Cienega, respectively. So we'll see those towards the end of the video. But yeah, this has been a really fun story. I really love Magic. I think she's one of my favorite characters in the New Mutants. So very cool that this whole arc is devoted to her, but still with the support of Wolfsbane and Danny and Madeline Pryor somehow, because she is also involved with Limbo a lot. So in this issue, The Labors of Magic, book number 3, beginning at the beginning, falling into the looking glass. With her soul sword shattered, Magic spirals into unfamiliar territory as she confronts her legacy in Limbo, dragging Mirage, Wolfsbane down with her. And while Magic faces the demons of her past, present, and future, Madeline Pryor inches closer to the throne. So yeah, there's definitely a lot going on. This arc started on issue 25, so you have plenty of time to catch up. I think this is one of my favorite arcs since Vita Ayala took over the book. So let's take a look at some of the art, and we'll keep talking a little bit more about the story. So this is Duursema art, as I mentioned before. These flashbacks and all this this framing device of a young Ileana telling the story to a husk of Colossus. Just, I don't know. There's a lot of really cool imagery here. I think Limbo is a really fun place to explore, because you could do a lot of cool things. You can definitely do action. You can do horror. And this book gives us a little bit of all that stuff, especially some of these panels, as you can see, just the really dark backgrounds. I think Duursema and Redmond really capture that stuff. And then especially here when we kind of zoom into this, we see this dead Colossus sitting there, and then Ileana as she begins the story. Really cool stuff. Then we move over to Reis's art. I love the 9-panel grid here to kind of illustrate like Magic is unconscious, but she still can kind of hear things around as everyone's kind of getting captured by these demons. So I love the grid really paces out the fight and the issue, and it gives you that feeling, especially if you read it in guided view. It's like you're coming in and out of like this haze or this dizziness. So really fun stuff. And then we finally have the young Ileana from the story meet the current Ileana, and just the conversation between them, and the fact that the older Ileana wants to make sure that this young doesn't have to grow up to be her, but Ileana just wants to know that everything's going to be okay later on, right? Because a lot of stuff happened. If you read all the New Mutant stuff from back in the day, Magic had a really tough childhood in Limbo. So really fun stuff. I love the imagery here. Like I said, Reis just continues to amaze me. And obviously all the Alice in Wonderland imagery, the mushrooms, and you'll see it throughout the book, really all over the place as the story unfolds. Really fun stuff. I did want to point out just one of my favorite panels. This interaction between Danny and Madeline, just really fun stuff. So like I said, the book has a lot of action, has a little bit of horror themes, but it's also funny. And that's a combination of both the writing and just the art, because this is a very small panel part of that page. So as you can see, there's not a lot of detail, very loose lines. It almost feels like a bit of a comic strip. So it's really fun. So I'm really enjoying this series. So I highly recommend you guys check it out. Like I said, Ayala and Reis have been really killing it on this run. So very excited. I hope that Reis stays drawing New Mutants, for the foreseeable future. And I also want to see more stories by Vita Ayala. So really fun stuff. I'm going to let you look at some of those covers at the end of the video. But as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. So as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.